begin, I would like to talk about a neat little quirk that has to do with our business and math. So knitting, which is one of our main products, well, not products, but it makes products, is math. You knit the stitches, and you have to count them so that you get the right size. And then you have needle size, which is measured in millimeters. Well, it's measured in millimeters, but then it's transferred to US. It's just complicated. Needle size and the yarn weight contribute to the thickness of your product. So here, Joyce used a chunky yarn with a medium size. So she got a pretty tight stitch, which is good. You want a tight stitch, and you want bigger needles equals less time equals less money. So if you don't want it to be like tight and warm, just go bigger needles. Saves money. All right, and now Joyce.
Okay, so our business is called Home Lover, and we like make homemade products. Okay, so our mission statement is like that, but a little bit different. So our mission statement is, we are two girls who want to change how people see homemade goods, how people like think about them.
Experience it.
Yeah.
Okay, so market strategy. Marketing strategy is like how you're going to get your product out there, how you're going to increase sales and increase revenue. One of the things that we're going to do is we're going to use CEO, which is search engine optimization, which means you know those when you search in Google and you get those annoying little boxes at the top of your search?
Yeah. The yellow ones?
Those are ads, and that's a company that has done search engine optimization, which means when someone types in a series of letters or words, their business and their website comes up. So we're going to do that. We also have an Instagram account.
Yeah.
Does anyone wants to follow us?
Home Lover, that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
So we're using advertising via that, and there's a lot of statistics that you can use through search engine optimization and ads that you put on sites like Facebook. So a Facebook ad is actually targeted to you. The person that creates it clicks a certain number of settings that are then followed, and it's your account. So that's market strategy, and our strategy is pretty much online advertising.
Well, we're going to sort of use e-commerce, and right now we're like working on a website, but it's like not done yet. It's like still stages. Okay. So our target market is teens who regularly use a computer, since we're using e-commerce, and we're sort of targeting like high.
Yeah, we're targeting
like
high income because our products are a little spendy.
Yeah,
spendy. So we're targeting the teenagers in high income families and their mothers because
because we have
cool
like
products.
a series of home products like
Ornaments.
table runner,
ornaments.
cup holder.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, ornaments like to decorate.
Stuff. Okay. So. Okay.
Okay.
Budget.
Our budget. Okay. So this took a lot of work. But we
So
got
people,
through it.
please appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to shout out to my mom here. She helped us like up to here. Woohoo! Because
With the formulas.
all right. So here is the list of our products. Can you guys all see that? Or Joyce move? Okay. I'm taking the stage.
No.
Woo! Alright. So we have. Did I just move back into your way?
Well, no, when you bumped on that, just click on that thing.
Okay. What did I just do?
Click the back arrow.
Okay, we can miss.
Oh my god.
I'm just going back.
Wait. No. What are you doing? Exit
I'm just gonna re-click the link.
Yeah.
Full screen.
like smash it into the top.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery. Okay, so we're doing a holiday shawl, which I have at home. I forgot it.
Forgot to bring it.
We have a scarf. We have pine cone ornament. Yay! If anyone wants to purchase. Cup holders, which again, left at home. Coasters. Table runner. Hat. Candles. Soap. And found art, which is a movement where you find materials and you turn it into art. So
Newspaper, magazine.
magazine,
So I like a collage.
styrofoam, cardboard, cans, all that sort of stuff.
Alright. Okay.
What's a table runner?
It's something you put down in the middle of your table.
Yeah.
Like, so this column right here is the cost of materials. So we estimated about how much it would cost to individually make each. So a ball of yarn might be $5, but we only need so much of it for each shawl. Then this is how long it takes to make each. So as you can see, some products are clearly at a higher, take longer to make. And so, if you go over here, you can tell that the products that take longer to make also cost way more. Because you have this right here, which is the price of labor per hour, which is minimum wage plus all your taxes and health insurance that you need, which is why it's not $7.50, which would be what you would think minimum wage would be. So that's how much the company has to pay each employee. So this is marketing cost. This covers the costs of our SEOs and our online advertisements. This is profit margin. This is how much we make off of each product. So as you can see for the holiday shawl, it costs $48.70, but we only make half of that. Does that make sense, everybody?
So I just have a question. So the hat is $82.
Nothing good of a hitter.
Okay.
Some of the profit margins are larger because we want to make more money, so we'd actually have a profit. Yeah. The formula for the price was cost of materials plus hours of labor times price of hours times marketing costs times profit margin.
Which gives you that, which is why they're all big numbers. I like these.
Soap is 43.
It'll be nice soap. Be quiet.
Okay. Okay. So the volume is how much we estimated we were going to sell. So yeah.
As you can see, like the $82 items, we're only estimating that we're going to sell like 5 because they're $82.
We're gonna have to like decrease the hours that it takes to make the products to decrease the price.
Alright, so then this is our revenue. So we multiply the price times the volume, which gives us our estimated revenue, which is how much we make off of the products, but not really because we still have expenses. Scroll this up. Nice scrolling down, Joyce. What are you doing? Walking over
Okay,
there.
guys, let's keep going.
Heidi, let's go.
Okay, so to get how much we would eventually make, what we had to do is we had to take the total cost of materials, where we multiplied the cost of materials times the volume. So for making this much money, it costs that much money in materials to make. Bit of a difference there. But where the spendy bit comes in is the time. So it only costs $12.50 in materials, but it took me 35 hours to make it, which multiplied by the hours per labor is a lot of money.
That's how much.
So this is our expenses for
per
each
time.
product. And then you come down here where we have a bigger expense chart.
More expenses.
Legal fees to start a business can be anywhere from $500 to $5,000. So we chose $700.
We need a lawyer, so so.
Yeah,
To
we
legalize.
need to
Yeah.
legalize the company, and legal advice is crucial. And lawyers are spent. And we only have to pay that once. So
The rent, we're renting out Heidi's basement, like storage room under basement, and her mom said that
$132.
$132.50, but we live.
I'm pulling the I'm your
Lay
daughter
down.
card. Give me a lower rate. And we have to pay that every month. So, and then we have office supplies, which we have a budget of $50 perennially. So, like
Yeah.
in the summer, and
Because some of the supplies we already have at home, so
we don't need a whole lot. And then this you saw over there, which is the cost of materials for the products, the cost of the time for the products, which is a lot more than the materials. So keep that in mind. And we only have to pay that once. That's our total thing. Then you come over here. This is how much we make, and that's how much we spend right there.
So we don't have a profit right now.
We don't
but
make as much as we spend for the first year. As you can see, our profit is in the red, which is bad. But we come over here, and for the next year,
bringing our legal costs down to 100 because
we don't
then we'll be in our second year and we don't have to legalize.
we don't have to legalize
So
the business. So
that's sort of like insurance.
that's
Yeah.
our personal insurance, so that we do get into legal trouble. Say someone sues us, we have a little cushion, minimal, but still there.
Just a little.
So then we are making more than we're spending, which gives us the profit of 100. That would be the formula.
That's good to see.
Yeah, we're gonna make.
Yeah, and I'll do something so that you can see all of our formulas. And then this is how much we're going to put into savings.
Which
This
is
is
50%.
this one is how much would go to charity.
It's 20.
Improves sales, right? Helps our brand. This is how much we're going to invest in new products, development, research, that kind of stuff. And this is how much we actually make. Yay!
From all that, you can use our app and go get a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You can make good sell
Totally
lemonade.
do that.
Yeah.
And is this before or after you pay yourselves?
That's what they're making.
That's
Yeah, this is-
within. That's after. So that's
what
after.
we're estimating.
So this is how much
think
the
we're gonna make
company is growing.
Yeah.
$15 in the first year.
Yeah.
Not much.
Profit. At least we get a profit.
Alright, I mean,
Yeah. Seriously.
last time it was like negative 500 or something.
Negative 500.
So we're in the red the first year, but we'll in the clear the rest of the time. Oh, and let me show you the formula that we used.
So we like drag down formulas like Sunday and Nick. So wouldn't take that much
Way
time.
easier.
Yeah, you do not want to be writing all those out.
Yeah. No.
Some of them we did have to write out because in the beginning we didn't have all of our cells filled out. So if we did some, it would have been it yelled at us. So we just used the plus. It's a very useful tool.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, it gets very expensive.
Thanks. Okay, this doesn't work. No. Okay, our goals. So. Okay, our goal for the first year is to have a net profit 1,000, but write in our budget sheet.
That's not
No. And put 50% in savings, 20% to charity, and 30% used to invest in new products.
We sort of altered
Yeah.
these on the budget sheet
Yeah.
because it.
Okay. For the third year, we're going to have 2 part-time employees to help us with the making of the products. 20 hours a week, that's an estimate, but only in the summer because in the winter, like during school year, I don't think we're going to be able to give them 20 hours
We're not
a
going to
week.
be able to put in
Yeah.
20 hours a week during the school year.
And for the fourth year, we want to have a new space, about 750 square feet instead of her mom's basement, because that's a little small.
Yeah, it is.
And we want to have a shop and a workshop.
So we can work at our space. We don't have to
But hopefully we'll be able to have more profit. Okay, and our goal is to be a successful business by the 5th year and to pay off any and all debts.
And here's
which
a
we're
really
hoping to come a lot.
big thing is if a business is going to go not bankrupt, but if it's going to fail while it's small, it is going to do so before the 5th year. After the 5th year, you're pretty stable. So hopefully we'll be.
Yeah.
And just so everyone knows, in case you're willing to convince your parents, we do need $1,500 to get this baby up off the ground. So
we couldn't use Kickstarter because you're 18. No.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very useful to have giving.
Fundraise. You guys should fundraise.
All right. Any questions?
No.
Okay. We're gonna start with Charlie.
The current way your budget sheet is looking, it will take a bit over 31 years to actually start making money.
That's if everything is consistent. Maybe in the second year they have some kind of blockbuster sales event and the sales just escalate beyond the predictable.
Yeah.
You guys keep the unpredictable in mind.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy.
So I got two things. Number one is I liked how you, for this spreadsheet thing, you like set each category and made it a lot less confusing than like last spreadsheet we saw. And then
Wow, thanks. Really appreciate that.
yep. And then the second thing was how much. What are the colors for a hat?
Well, do you want to know what color yarn I have? I have red and white, like striped yarn. That's what I made my last hat out though it's really thin, so it wouldn't be very warm. I have purple. I have blue. I have dark blue.
I have none.
Yeah, Joyce is that. You want some rainbow, green,
This is
yellow
all I
stuff?
have. I used it up for this. You know.
I have
I
yellow
didn't have much
and
left.
I have pink. And I have grayish, bluish, and another dark blue.
Yeah. So we have a lot of colors.
Except I don't have a lot of yarn. If you ask anybody that does a lot of knitting, amateur. Alright, Charles.
How much of your own money have you invested in your business?
Well, I have money, but I don't know how much.
I don't.
I'm probably like
$10 from babysitting last night.
probably about like 50 to 100 for me to invest in our business. Yeah.
Tim?
What was that cost of the work? Cost of labor?
Cost of labor was $8.23.2.
What does it mean?
It's
So it's the
minimum
minimum
wage.
wage, and then you add on all of the tax.
I mean, it said something else in the spreadsheet about.
Okay.
I'm wondering what that was.
You went too far, Joyce.
Okay.
Why does it do that?
Just nudge it into the top of the screen.
You know,
Price of hour for labor.
Thank you.
Is that
to this.
Is there a formula?
or
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so their formula is going to tell you what's involved in the cost of labor.
We don't actually have that. My mom calculated that in her head.
Cost of time.
cost of
down there
time?
in
Oh, cost of time is just the total time it takes to make the price of our products times the price of labor.
So if we had workers, then that's how much we'd have to pay them if they were making the product.
Any other questions? I feel like I saw one over here. Jason. Oh, sorry. I feel bad.
Okay.
Any other questions? Looking over the whole room now. I'm sure I don't forget anyone.
Very good, ladies.